Welcome back to another purpose-driven video. These are 7 tiny habits that has absolutely changed my life. The first habit is I create before I consume. Once you consume, you can get stuck in that world of watching other people create, of seeing what other people are doing and seeing what other people are posting and seeing what other people are up to. It's important for you to know what you're up to. It's important for you to know what you want to post. It's important for you to know what you want to create, especially from the perspective of a content creator, YouTuber, author. I prefer to write my book. I prefer to create a YouTube video. I prefer to create some sort of value before I go ahead and look at the value that other people are bringing to the table. I'm going to be in the field playing the game of life instead of just watching the game of life on the sidelines. And I think that a lot of people are watching the game of life on the sidelines because they're trapped by how good the algorithms are, by what's going on in the news cycle or what's going on in somebody else's life instead of figuring out what's going on in their own life. So I don't know what it is that you can create. That's up for you to figure out. But for me personally, in my life, making that switch was awesome. I don't have to consume until I'm ready, until I've earned the right to consume. What have I created for someone else to consume? That's service, that's giving back. That's how you make the world a better place. What am I creating on a daily basis to help somebody else? So why am I gonna consume before I create? I have a purpose the same way somebody else has a purpose. I have to be on my grind. I have to be on my purpose. Me creating is me being on my purpose. The second thing that has absolutely changed my life, and this is a tiny habit. I know this is a big number right here. I know that looks like a crazy number, 10,000 steps, 20,000 steps, even upwards of 25,000. You have to understand that when you walk, it absolutely changes your life because it shows you how easy it is, how simple it is for you to be in shape. Now, I don't mean easy in a way where it's like, yo, it's easy to just walk 10,000 steps. Not at first, right? When you're doing something that you haven't done yet, of course, there's going to be some level of difficulty. But what I found out is that walking 10,000 steps a day has definitely kept me slim. It's kept me healthy. It's kept my mind, going. It helps me to have clarity on my life. And for me, that's priceless. So I definitely recommend you guys start walking. And you can start doing simple things. It doesn't even have to be extreme. Start with 5,000 steps a day. Then go up to 6. Then go up to 7. Then go up to 8. Take your time, but promise, bro. I know that you're more than capable of reaching that number. And if you walk 10,000 steps a day, I'm sure we got somebody on the Purpose Driven channel who do that. Please comment below your experience and how that's possibly changed your life, because I know it's definitely changed mine. The third thing that I do, I know you guys are probably thinking, what the hell is swap? Listen, man, I swap out certain habits for other habits, right? It doesn't necessarily have to always be like, oh, this has to be better than this. But the goal is to make progress, to hopefully find something that is better. And that's what I did with alcohol. And listen, I got lucky because there's all different types of alcohol and they all taste different. Let's be real. You got whiskey, you got tequila, you got all type of stuff. And I'm in Mexico now, which is the country of alcohol. So what you have to understand is if I found a replacement that I believe is good, trust and believe it is good and it's healthy, and it's called Kava Haven. And I'm gonna talk more about it right now. I've noticed that I've trimmed down. My face has not been bloated. I feel better, I feel healthier. I feel like I can conquer the day. I'm telling you, when you replace the things that don't make sense in your life with something that can help you to realize that, okay, you don't need alcohol to have a good time or to get a buzz, you start realizing that there's beauty in God's creation. There's beauty in nature and in the organic lifestyle, which is one of the reasons why I'm where I'm at, because I've been drinking organic stuff like every day. So again, check out Kava Haven. Get 15% off your first box. The link will be below. Go ahead and check it out. Shout out Kava Haven, and thank you so much to the Kava Haven team. You guys are amazing and you're changing so many lives. Again, check out Kava Haven. First link below. I know it can definitely change your life. It's a tiny habit. It's a simple swap. You'll be surprised what that can do. Number 4, I keep 3 promises I make to myself a day. All right. Now this really goes in tangent with my task list pretty much the same thing. I could write that down here. Like, this is pretty much my task list. Okay, family? My task list has to get done every single day. If my task list is not done, I don't feel good. Now, I don't have to be perfect, but I definitely have to get at least 3 things off of my task list completed. Okay, my task list might have 4, 5, 6 things that I want to accomplish for the day. And I know that there's only but so much time in the day. So I'm not going to hurt myself or kill myself over not getting all of the promises that I'm trying to accomplish for the day, or all the tasks that I'm trying to accomplish for the day. But damn it, I better get 3. You know, I mean, one of the tasks is on this list. Read for 10 minutes a day. Create before I consume. So some of this, you know, the stuff that's on the list, walk 10,000 steps a day. I mean, these are simple things that keep my life going. So you can already see some of the promises, some of the tasks that I have. It's so essential that it's on these tiny habits that have changed my life. Why would I stop doing something that has changed my life? I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep it going. It's ingrained in my identity. It's ingrained in who I am. So it's easy for you to actually keep the promises that you make to yourself, because I promise you, if you're doing habits that are changing your life, then you're not going to want to stop. Like number 6, I don't mean to skip ahead, but reading, right? I'm going to get into that. Walking, like I said, and creating before you consume. These are life-changing habits. These are not like they're tiny because it's a simple swap or it's a simple perspective shift. But I promise you, it makes a huge difference, right? Like some of y'all are probably already walking 4,000, 5,000 steps a day, naturally 6,000, 7,000. Now you just got to worry about getting an extra 3,000 or 4,000 steps in. Like, these aren't hard, right? But the hardest part is getting started. So I definitely hope that you guys can take one of these things and run with it. But we're not done yet, okay? Number 5, I move in silence until the results speak. I think people talk too much. I'm not gonna lie. I think that we care too much about telling people what we're gonna do. I think we care too much about telling people what we're thinking about our goals, about our dreams. And I'm not saying that you can't tell a trusted individual, but we trust everybody like that? Stop it. You got a lot of people that discourage people from trying new things and from going after their dreams. Why would you want to tell people like that your dreams? They're never really gonna support you. I made a video on that too. Why they don't support you. You can check that out after this video, okay? There's gonna be a lot of people that don't support you. You have to be the one to support yourself and actually get the work done. And here's what's really interesting. Science tells us that when we walk around telling people what we're about to do, and if people are happy for us, even that is something that we need to look out for, because there's a dopamine effect in our mind. When you're talking about what you're gonna do, you feel as if you've already done it because somebody else is like, yo, that's a great idea. And you didn't even execute the freaking idea. You have to have execution. Don't be all talking, and you ain't walking that talk. So make sure that you walk in that talk, and make sure that your results speak louder than your words ever do. So again, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but I'm in my life, right? In my life, moving in silence is definitely the move. Y'all already know I'm Mr. Go Ghost. Trust me, bro. Moving in silence is the move. But try it out for yourself and see if it works for you. Maybe telling people what you're about to do motivates you to do it even more. Who knows? Number 6, read 10 minutes a day. I promise you, this is gonna change your life. I got books all over the crib, right? Like, you gotta read. Like, this book is about money right here, right? Like, how you wanna make money, but you're not reading about money, you're not learning about money, right? How do you wanna do anything in life and you're not learning about it, you're not educating yourself about it? Reading for only 10 minutes a day adds up. It truly does. And I promise you that 10 minutes is going to turn into 20, 30, 40. You're naturally going to create a beautiful habit for yourself where you want to read and you want to be educated on whatever topic that you're interested in. And it's going to help you to grow as a human being. It's going to help you to grow as a person. One of my favorite books is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. And it taught me how to be in the present moment, and it taught me how to appreciate my life. If I didn't read that book, my life would have always been on autopilot, because I wouldn't have a level of awareness and a level of consciousness to truly see the life that's in front of me. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's exactly why you have to read, so you can gain that wisdom and information, because it's not always going to be in a video. A lot of times it's going to be in books, like my book, The Purposeful Man Playbook. A lot of y'all got that book already. Appreciate y'all. The information is in books. We got to get back to reading, because that's really where the wisdom is at. Number 7. Pray daily. This is very simple, but it's definitely something that has changed my life. I pray every single day because I'm grateful for a brand new day. I'm grateful for life. And I think that gratitude is super essential in this life that we live. You have to be grateful for your blessings. There's a lot that could go wrong, and there's probably a lot that has gone wrong, but you're still standing, you're still here, and you're still highly blessed and highly favored. And you got to give praises and thanks for that. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. If you want to see more videos like this, comment down the word below purpose, because you already know we got to stay purpose driven no matter what.